What's up, guys? Today I'm going to make a very short video about the inside of my garden. I figured I'd just walk through since I updated it. Look at this beautiful lavender. And just a very super quick, because I gotta go, but my tomato plants are looking great, all done by seed. Actually, every single plant in here was grown by me by seed. So if I could do it, you could do it too. So I did update this a little bit. I wanted to clean it up. I took out, from last year, if you remember, I used to have a trellis here that was made from a pool ladder. Took that out. Wanted to open up the space. Make it a little nice. Here I have my skull fountain that I made. A couple pepper plants. A bunch of this is like a butterfly haven going on in here. My carrots look great. Those are for the butterflies. They lay their eggs on there. My pole beans are starting to take off. They all look great. More tomatoes. Yeah, so what else is going on? Back here, this tomato plant is a volunteer, meaning it just came out of my compost and started growing. So I leave it. God wants it, I want it too. Down there is a Mexican sunflower, so that should actually grow super tall, but it's having a hard time starting off. I have some cosmos, some white coneflower, black-eyed Susan, my lemon thyme. I have a couple double sun king sunflowers back there. I'm trying to see. 4 cucumber plants, kind of planted closely together because I do have a limited amount of space, but I will go ahead and prune them after a while, take out some of the leaves to open it up, give some good air circulation. My blueberry bushes, covered up at the moment because the birds can sense that there's ripe blueberries. Yeah, so that's what I got going on in here. Over here is watermelon plants. They have been getting pecked on by the birds, probably taking care of some bugs, so that's all right. That's all good, you know. This right here is kind of cool. This is called toothache plant. So it produces yellow flowers that have actually like a numbing sensation. So people, this is a medicinal plant. You can make tinctures out of it. Things like that. Trying to check that out. That's some little bug. It looks like a lightning bug. Maybe it is. I don't know. In those pots right there, I actually have propagated some of my coral honeysuckle. It's always good to propagate your own plants. Free plants. You can make it on your own. This is the coral honeysuckle. So the hummingbirds love it, and I love it. Let's see. I have a couple cool things out here. Yeah, I did a lot more flowers this year than I typically will do. Right here, these are from my awesome neighbors. 3 fig trees. So I am blessed. My neighbors are wonderful. Right here, this is butterfly bush that's bird food. This is butterfly bushes that I propagated from the one I have in my front yard. So I do have 3 of those. One of them is in the garden. And these are just like standard butterfly bushes, but they're dwarf. Like a regular butterfly bush will get up to 10 feet tall. So these stay very compact. They get to about 2.5 feet and mounded. So they're very good for, you know, not a lot of space. My cannas are doing great. My rose bush gets decimated every single year. I'll show it to you. I don't use pesticides, so it's very hard to keep roses healthy if you don't use pesticides, and I don't. So yeah, so look at this. I actually want to take these out, but I have a hard time when they start blooming because they're pretty, you know, and these actually are very fragrant. Yeah, but they get completely destroyed. There is a chipmunk hole at the base of my milkweed plant for the monarchs. I have some cosmos over there. Yeah, I did a lot of flowers this year. I always do flowers, but this year I went particularly heavy on the flowers. Here's some verbena. These are cherry profusion zinnias, so they will also stay pretty compact. Some zinnias can get like literally 6 feet tall, so I wanted to try some smaller varieties. Oh, the wind is a-blowing, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some calendula. This is what I make my oil out of. So I'll harvest these. I let the first few before I harvest them, because I do want the bees to appreciate them also. Yeah. So that's about it. It's so nice out here right now. Oh, you know what? Let me show you this craziness. So here's my clematis. Look at that. All the way up this juniper tree. And then some of it didn't climb. So I hoisted it onto this ladder because it was all laying on the ground there. So I hoisted it up and now it's blooming right there. So whatever. You know what? I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to be micromanaging what nature wants to do. You know. Here I have some, what are these? Oh, impatiens. Oh, shoot. A bird just almost flew right in my damn head, guys. Yeah, anyway, these are impatiens. I grew these from seed. They were very hard to grow from seed. I only got 2 to sprout out of a pack of like 15, which is insane. Interesting. I never knew that this bloomed flowers at all. This is Goldilocks Creeping Jenny, I think it's called. No, that's not right. No, yes, that's right. Yeah, I had no idea it blooms flowers, but it does, and they're pretty. This is Astabil. I didn't propagate this. I separated this from the mother plant down there because my dog goes over there and tears it up, so it's completely dying. I mean, there's like a little bit there, but I moved it up because my dog cannot trample all over it over here. Yeah, this area is kind of, I don't do much with it because it gets a lot of shade. There's a lot of roots here, and it's very difficult to dig into roots and plant anything. Here's some nasturtium. I just threw these in here because why not? You know, this year I'm being kind of laid back, and it's actually one of my favorite gardens, to be honest, even though it's super laid back. Because I'm not stressing out about it, guys. You know, there's more important things in life than to be stressed out. And actually, the garden always kind of stresses me out in the beginning because I want it to be perfect and I want everything to be, you know, if one little thing goes wrong, it throws me all off. And this year I did not do that at all. This year I just said, you know what, whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. And I'm going to be okay with that. And it's turned out great. I was able to clear my mind from the stress and actually get some inspiration for once. When you're too stressed out, you have no room for inspiration. And so I do believe that's why I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a little stepping stone path in here. And I do believe that that is from just letting it go and letting it flow. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have a lot of great stuff going on in here that I could appreciate. Yeah, but if you guys are interested in like what certain plants are, I'm not going to list every single one for the sake of time, but if you're interested in me doing that, leave a comment and I will go through each individual plant, or just tell me, you know, what do you think about it? Or if you have questions about gardening or whatever, just want to say hi, put a comment down in the comment section. All right, and if you could give it a like, because it does help, you know, it does help to show that somebody out there likes this video of my garden. All right, guys, well, I hope you have a wonderful night and this upcoming weekend. Enjoy. Happy Father's Day to all the good dads out there. Keep doing what you're doing. All right, guys, peace out.